Wow. OMG. What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillini here, your YouTube World Harrison Champion here on YouTube. Here's my WWE Monday Night Raw review for October 17th, 2016. How about we get things going here, John Squad, shall we? Ugh, that's hair in my mouth. Not so good. We kick off WWE Monday Night Raw with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. They go on there, they just go out there and talk about WWE Hell in a Cell, and that Kevin Owens is going to end Rollins' career inside the cell, and saying that he's putting his body on the line. Then Jericho is telling Owens that, look, this cell match is dangerous. This is not good at all. Like, this match is definitely in, and believe me, I've been one of those, so that's what Jericho's telling Owens, and, so then we have Rollins comes out like blah. Rollins comes out and he sees Jericho and says, "So you think you're gonna end my career, Owens?" And he's like, "Then there's a new phase that Rollins come up for Chris Jericho too. Sparkle crotch." How do you like that? That's a new saying for Rollins. I actually love this segment. It was so funny how the fans started chanting "Sparkle crotch." Sparkle Garage, but boy, this is an hilarious segment that I enjoyed to kick off Raw. So then Jericho saying that he beat all and that he beat them all the time, but he hasn't even beaten Seth Rollins. So then Rollins says, "You want to go for it right now for the first match of the night? You want to go for it? You want to go for it?" And then we get a rematch, but then Rollins is like saying this, "So you already did put me down the list, so why don't you?" And so then they go for a rematch, and then Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho are arguing because Owens does not want to leave and he wants to stay out there. Chris Jericho's telling him to go to the back. Man, oh man, like that's something right there. You have to admit right there, like that is something. So then they're arguing, then they hug and make up, and says Rollins just says this now. It should be not called Sparkle Crotch. It should be called Sparkle Ass. So that was even funny too. But that's how the way we kick things off here. So including the first match. The first match of the night we had was Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho. Kevin Owens comes out as Rollins is on top of the turnbuckle. He's looking like this, Rollins. Couldn't believe that Kevin Owens is coming out. Then Chris Jericho has Rollins in the walls of Jericho. Rollins is about to tap, but wait, Rollins is powering back. But Kevin Owens is reaching the ropes back, so Rollins can't grab it, but Rollins did grab it. And guess what? The winner of the match was Seth Rollins. Mick Foley and me were in the back, and they said, next Monday, Raw's main event, we are going to get Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens for the main event next week. Triggered. That's right. That's going to be awesome right there. So now, the second match of the night we had was the Golden Truth and Mark Henry versus the Shining Stars and Titus O'Neil. And the winners of the match were the Golden Truth and Mark Henry. Because apparently on the, which I didn't see the Raw pre-show yesterday, apparently that the Shining Stars are trying to do Rolexes with Titus O'Neil and I don't know, just stuff like that. So then we have the New Day for the third match. We have is what do they have the New Day? Big E versus Sheamus, and the winner was Big E. But during the match, Cesaro, I have Facebook too, so Cesaro was actually on Facebook Live, and he was just using the phone a lot, and then I loved it, and I enjoyed watching that, so it was pretty good too. Check it out. You can watch it on Facebook if you have a Facebook. Another match we had on Raw was Neville versus Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas finally getting some competition, huh? The winner was Bo Dallas. After the match, Bo Dallas beats up on Curtis Axel, but why would they give Bo Dallas the win? I wanted Neville to win. That's just pointless right there in my books. You know what I mean? Like, I like Neville. I think Neville deserves to win. Why are they giving Bo Dallas wins now? Don't get me wrong. Oh, John, you hate Bo Dallas. No, I respect Bo Dallas as a wrestler. I just don't know why. So, the hell with it. We're going to move on to the next match. And that match we had was Bayley versus Dana Brooke. And the winner of that match was Dana Brooke. Unbelievable. Another one that caught me by surprise. That was unbelievable right there. So Dana Brooke is the winner. The sixth match we had on Raw was Braun Strowman versus the Mile High Trio or something. Three jobbers in the ring at once, and the winner was Braun Strowman. After the match, Braun Strowman says he wants more competition, and he wants to get competition with not these jobbers anymore. So then guess who's the one who's coming out? Oh, that's right. It is Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is coming out there, and then boom, Braun Strowman just pushes Sami Zayn and shoves him right out of the ring. Give props for Sami Zayn. I imagine we're gonna get a feud with that one. Boy, I feel bad for Sami Zayn. He's gonna get killed. Can't even watch that if it does happen. Then we had an in-ring promo on Raw. We had Rusev and Lana giving a message to Roman Reigns. So then how this segment worked out is that let me hold the camera up. That this segment worked out how is Rusev was talking about that he's a family man and showing on the Titantron about all of his family members, his mother, father, cousins, brother, and the dog family and his grandmother too. So then Bennett, smiley guy Roman Reigns comes out and he's like cracking a joke about Bayley, saying that he's a family man too, and saying like come hell in a cell that there's no escape or anything, and that means I'm gonna beat you. So that's what happens right there. That's segment. So then Roman Reigns like talking about it and just smiling, and then boom, a slap from Lana, then a super kick from Rusev. Rusev is just beating Roman Reigns down, beating him up. Roman Reigns tries to fight back, but fails, and Rusev gives Roman Reigns the accolade on the steel steps. So then we had the next match we had was T.J. Perkins, Cedric Alexander, Rick Shawn versus Brian Henrik versus Tony Nese and Drew Gulak. Pronounce if I get the name wrong. I don't know how to spell. And the winner of that match was Brian Kenrack, Tony Nese, and Drew Gulak. That was the winners of the match. So then we move on to the final part of the show. That is Goldberg. 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 That's right there now. Goldberg now. He makes his return. Is he going to fight Brock Lesnar one last time in the match? And guess what? Goldberg said it's been 12 years. And that Brock Lesnar is next. And he accepted the challenge. That means that we're going to get a Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match anytime, anywhere. Goldberg is back. Now, to fight one more time. That is something right there now. And don't forget now, next Monday Night on Raw, Brock Lesnar showing up on Monday, so I don't know what's going to go down. Man, this is going to be interesting now. If I had to rate this, I'll give it a 10 out of 10, because I really enjoyed it. But wait, also missing one part too. Of course, Lead had exclusive videos with sit downs with Charlotte and Sasha. They just talked about their Hell in a Cell match coming up. So once again, John Squad, please like this video if you're happy Goldberg's back. Leave your comments down below if you're excited to see Goldberg and wrestle Brock Lesnar, and subscribe for more. But the last match they had, it didn't turn out so good. Hopefully this one will be good. Once again, please like, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. You're all the best, John Squad. You're one of a kind. Peace out, John Squad. I love each and every one of you all. Peace. Goldberg.